Hello everyone and good morning. Welcome here to the Wednesday morning sports stream. And back here in NBA 2K16 MyCareer, as you can obviously tell. No, that was loud. Come on, volume. Shut down. My computer's really lagging this morning. Oh, so alright, time to play the game of how many times I have to say Xbox on Snap. Xbox on Snap. Hey, 2 is the magic number today. Alright, so let's jump right in here and get this game going against the Heat. Hope everyone had a great day yesterday. Of course, I did. I mean, how could I have a bad day with Star Wars Battlefront finally being released?
We'll watch the
game's so much fun. Fighter Squadron. Really enjoy that. Thought I might be like terrible at it, and it wouldn't be any fun. I'm no ace pilot, I'll say that, but it's not terrible. I actually really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun.
Being rested in back-to-back games.
You know, Ernie, hear a lot of people.
But yeah, it's a good fun game in general. I'd say there are some things. The spawns are still a little iffy on it, and
well, there's been a lot of talk about.
Yeah, spawns are still a little iffy, but overall, I'd say it's a good start. It's a good reboot.
Ernie, I'm a good bowler. Like.
Good evening, everyone.
The guns are a little unbalanced. That DL44, the one you got for pre-order, is it's a little overpowered. Could tweak that a little bit. But I have to say, overall, very impressed with it. Like I said, I think it's a good reboot.
The Heat trying to take advantage of their home court in this one before leaving Miami. The Pacers beat them last time when these two teams met in Indiana, and that game moved the season series to 2-0.
Hey, well, last time I was a scoring machine.
Really compounded, I think, because it was a road game for them.
Well, you know, they gave the crowd a bunch to cheer about, and when you do that, you put yourself in a really tough position trying to come
scored 32-30 and then 27.
And ready to go. Let's check out who's
see if I can pick up the scoring here.
On the court for Indiana, Stuckey and George make up.
Oh, I'm giving Bosch a lot of space there.
And it's Hill in at the point.
Oh no!
No good on the three. Last outing for Indiana, they won that game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
I mean, no stress in that one. The game almost looked like a shoot-around for him. I mean, amazing.
I went over my head.
And even more impressive, Greg, considering it was on the road. I mean, it's rare that you'd see a team get that hot away from home.
So it's the Pacers now.
Oh!
I
thought I didn't put enough on that for it to go in.
Points of the night for the Pacers. Pass to Bosch. Outside Dragic. Whiteside, a screen on Hill. Poked loose. Out of bounds to the Heat as Miami.
Wow, I really slotted that one.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it.
That was a fast break if I've ever seen one.
He wasn't going to let
if I only slightly tipped it and not tried to smack it into next week.
Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
And when things started to go wrong for him in that game, boy, did they ever go
All right,
wrong.
Dwayne, I see how it's going to go.
On track in that game.
Greg, the problem to me was no consistency. Anytime they strung together a couple of baskets, they couldn't build on it.
I mean, if you're going to give me that much space, Bosch, thank you. I appreciate it.
12-point outing in their last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Whiteside sets the pick for Wade. Back to Whiteside. Lots of room. Makes a big height bounce and goes
Yep,
in.
of course I'm going to get the defensive breakdown for that. I would have gotten it either way. If I went out to guard him, it would have yelled at me for giving Bosch all that space.
And it's Hill with the jam.
And And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands
Oh,
on
goody.
net.
The spam
That's
calls
exactly
already this
why
morning.
It's important to work hard on the offensive glass.
I
fellas,
got
for
distracted.
chances
Shut
just
up,
like
phone.
Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game, just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Here's
Said it
Dragic
before, I'll say it
following the
again.
basket
Thank
by
goodness
3.
for caller ID.
Whiteside kicks to Dang. Bosch, the screen. Dishes to Wade. The 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Indiana
Okay,
trailing
so
here.
apparently
All right, let's
Dwayne
go
Wade
over
is
to
going
the
to
sideline
shoot
with
lights
Doris
out from
Burke.
behind the arc
Yeah,
today.
I had a chance to talk with head coach Eric Spoelstra. He said that one of the players they're keying in on defensively is Rodney Stuckey, adding he loves to use his size.
There,
and his
that's a
strength
good
to
answer
play
back.
bully ball inside and get himself to the line. We've got to be physical with him without fouling. Guys, that'll take discipline. We'll see if they can strike the right balance on defense.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. And it's Dragic off the drive. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's more. Wade.
Oh!
And it goes out of bounds. The last touch by Wade.
Okay.
Winslow's checked in for Miami. Gerald Green comes
Not
in
expecting
for Dwayne
that
Wade.
one.
Indiana also making some changes. Turner's checked in for Hill. Hill comes in for George. And it's C.J. Miles in for Rodney Stuckey. Now here's Turner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Moore. And it comes off the front of the rim.
High quality shot, just a little off there.
Well, now I'm
Release.
completely out of my
Greg,
game.
That has him S-H-H-ing, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
And he gets the bucket. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope.
All right,
Well,
calm
Nick
down,
and
Andy.
Nick, how about that? I mean,
Focus.
ferociously competitive. I mean, tight as me in an airplane bathroom.
There we go.
That's not the visual I was looking for right now, but there have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Here's Dragic. The Pacers
Still not
taking the
getting
shot.
out of the C+. plus.
Whiteside kicks to Winslow, and it's sent back by Hill. Moore outside. The 15-footer, and there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Well, he knew how many inches
Finally.
he had over the guy. I mean,
Making
let's
it
face
into the
good
bees.
decision to just rise
No,
and take
not
the
the bees.
Right side a screen. Dragic against Hill. Here's Bosch. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Boy, I really love the way Dragic spreads that ball around.
Here is Hill. He had 10 points in the win against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And also give him credit for his ability to pass the basketball. He was always looking for the open man.
Now here's Moore. They lead by 1. Again, Indiana.
Swish.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there.
Bosch kicks to Winslow. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. There's the pass to Dragic. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Charge.
Outside Hill. And Hill has it in the corner. Good, and it's Hill.
Nice.
Assist.
That was wide open there.
Hill's got 4 assists in the game.
And really, he's just
Captain
done a great
Obvious
job
fact of the day.
finding the open man every trip down.
Boy,
And now a chance to hear from Chris Bosch about what it meant to him to become an NBA player, the fulfillment of a lifelong dream.
I was obsessed with the NBA as a kid.
What a great cut from Chris Bosch. That's the kind of guy.
Guarding Luol Deng.
Comes
Interesting.
in for Wright. Green, he's checked in for Andre Robertson. And it's Dragic in for Dwayne Wade. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Jordan Hill, he's checked in for Turner. Freak comes in for Scott. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for George.
Get in there.
And George
Boom.
Hill
Relentless
subbed in for
finisher.
Rodney Stuckey. Winslow is out there with Dang.
How was that a
There's
fast
Dragic.
break?
Then there's Whiteside.
That
And
hustle
it's
points
Green
there,
in at the
too.
shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Dragic dishes to Green. And it's Miles with the rebound.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver
Hustle,
when
hustle,
you get a bunny
hustle,
like
hustle.
that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Ooh, he should have rolled
Hill
off
kicks
that
to Miles.
and shot the three.
On the wing, Hill. He's guarded by Dragic. Hill passes to Moore.
He's been
And one.
absolutely in control. No
Not
slowing
even
down
anywhere
for
close.
Green. He's got 14 points and 1 rebound.
It's hard to imagine that he's accounted for over half their points.
Well, you can just look at the box score, and we've been sitting here watching it. I mean, we've seen it with our own 2 eyes. It's for real.
And so Moore nails both of them.
Boy, I tell you what,
Of course
he
I
does
nailed
not
both
look
of them.
like your typical big man.
I'm
up there at the line.
amazing.
He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hawks had a huge game. He finished with 27 points and was just efficient on the offensive end, picking his spots on when to
Yeah,
keep
I
the
should
ball
have
moving
scooted
or
over.
try his own luck. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are
Oh!
capable of playing.
And you know, I'll be
Another
interested
foul,
to
but
see how
Whiteside
much
there
he's
again,
got left
swatting
in the
it
tank.
away
I mean,
to
that
prevent the
performance
and
had to
one.
take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
And so Moore nails both of them.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And Greg, definitely that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Outside Dragic.
This is an interesting. Are they running some weird ISO play?
The shot is off. Hill with some nice D. Pacers leading by 4.
Okay, maybe not. No, maybe not the smartest idea.
Hill a screen on Dragic. Out to the wing. And here's Miles outside. Good.
Nice
Hill
shot.
with the assist. Hill's got 5 assists in the game. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
But let's see how they play the clock.
Right side a screen. Moore against Dang. The drive by Green. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jordan
Oh,
Hill. That is his first
boo.
foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Lavoy Allen's checked in for Jordan Hill.
Allen comes in,
Their
immediately
initial
gets a
free throws
blocking
of the game
foul.
right here. That's good from Winslow. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. We've got 28 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And it's Hill penetrating. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Yeah, I could have told you that was
Now
going to happen.
Miles off the pick from Moore. To the inside. And
Oh.
Indiana will retain possession. "11 seconds left to play in the first half. And
Nice.
it's good.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
Feeds the
Oh, no, get out of my way,
Baseline
Paul,
Jay.
no.
That's good. Bosch has got 4 this quarter.
That's a very good high percentage look right there.
It's stolen by
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
Green. And the first half comes to a...
Thank you, Kevin. Here with
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. You look at Freak in this game.
terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
Yep,
Greg, that
all
tells
the
you all you
way
need to
down
know
to
about
B
what a
plus
talent
again.
is. I mean,
I'm gonna
I
get
bet
like an
he
F
adds a lot
for,
more
or
to
a
his totals
fair
after
for
the break.
performance.
Checking out the group.
Scored 30 points. It's like, you did okay.
Hill and Stuckey are the guard set. Paul George is out there with Freak, and it's Hill in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Pacers leading by 3. And here is Hill. Stuckey outside. Right wing, and a wide open look for Freak. Rebound by the Heat. Whiteside's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Dang dishes to Dragic. The feed to Whiteside. It's rebounded by Indiana. Moore's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Stuckey with it. He's picked up by Whiteside, and that one's good. And
there we go.
21 points for Freak.
Assists like that have typified their effort today.
That'll get me going here in the second half.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Use that pick to get in close. And that's 10 points for Chris Bosh.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Stuckey against Wade. Stuckey kicks to Moore. Shot clock at 6.
Woohoo!
The assist from Stuckey. Moore's got 23.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Right side of screen. Dang attacking. And that's collected by Hill.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing.
Oh, nice fast
And
break
the shot
run.
is good.
That one was solid. There's a big difference in the field goal percentages between these two teams here in the second half.
And Greg, that difference has come about because we've got one team moving crisply, getting good shots, and the other is just kind of stagnant.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for Miami. Right, he's checked in for Dan. Winslow comes in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Gerald Green in for Goran Dragic. The Pacers also changing it up. Freak comes in for Scott, and it's C.J. Miles in for Rodney Stuckey. Bosh, and he gets it to go. Bosh has got 7 points for the quarter.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Freak sets a screen for Hill. Passes it to Miles. To the inside. Here's Turner, and it's sent back by Bosh. There's Winslow, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Sorry,
You know,
I just have no
huge
words.
height
Just try to
advantage
focus
there,
here.
But because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air. He's giving them little to nothing.
Okay, go, run, run, run.
I can't put it any other way.
About
Take
7
the shot.
seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Get in
Gets
there.
it to go.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
The Heat trail by 6. Here's Roberson. Kicks it to
Waiting.
Bosh. Up in time.
Nope.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Indiana out in front, up by 6.
Try that.
Back after this from the American Airlines Arena.
Oh, that was great.
We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. Indiana leading by 6. Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade. Hang out there with Gerald Green. And it's Whiteside in its center, locking down the middle. By the 4 for Miami.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
As simple as it gets. He's hitting everything he's looked at.
Oh, I couldn't get the block on that one.
Now here is Hill. Freak sets a screen for Hill. To the middle. Out to Stuckey.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's good movement there, too.
Despite his ineffectiveness, the team has found other scoring options, which you have to have when one of your main guys is struggling.
Dang with the
I don't know if I would consider Stuckey one of our main guys.
And it's sent back by George.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Greg, simply controlling the glass. I mean,
oh no, what am I doing? Oh.
Right now.
Here's Green, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down
I
low
don't
and
know.
really
Sometimes
kind of
I
close that
think
area off
my
defensively.
hands have a mind of their own because I was thinking and saying A, but I hit B instead.
And the Pacers with possession here. Stuckey kicks to Moore.
Oh, again!
Now
Another
he'll take it
missed
the other
dunk.
way. Here's Dragic. Here's Wade. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Wow.
Defensively,
All right,
they're
well,
on their
I'm done for the
heels
game.
Every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And George, here we go. Another shot. And it's blocked by Whiteside. In transition, here comes Miami. Doubled by Moore. Here's Dragic. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Indiana.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've repeatedly
Okay,
gotten out
now
on the break tonight
now
as well
I'm
and scored
officially
a
done.
lot of
I'm not
baskets in
shooting the ball the
transition.
rest of the game.
Chris Bosh is checked in for Green. Here's
Unless
Hill.
I get an absolutely
Whiteside
wide open
sends it
shot.
back.
Yeah, we've
Dang
lost.
with it.
This is game.
George picks him up. Dragic kicks to Wade. He dishes it to Dang. George against Dragic. Pass to Bosh. It's stolen by Hill. Here's George. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Wade up top. He's guarded by Stuckey. Miami no good on that time either.
And really, they've rebounded well all game.
Nice.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
Check out the fellas. Check out his teammates over on the bench. So they are going crazy.
Bosh passes to Dragic. Bosh a screen on Hill. It's Dragic with the drive. Hill pulls it in. Hill's got his fourth rebound in this one. Here's Moore, and good coming on the assist by Rodney Stuckey. Stuckey's got assist number 5 here tonight. I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra was saying to his team. He told the squad, now is the time when we turn it on and leave them in the rear view mirror. It won't be easy, but guys, I know we can put
It's
them
an
away.
interesting shot to
See if
take
they can
there.
deliver, Kevin.
Turner's checked in for Indiana. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And the first one drops. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. The Heat trail by 10. Bosh dishes to Dragic. And stolen by Stuckey. And again, Indiana running the floor. The shot by Turner, no good.
Ah.
The Heat have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Wade, and good.
Wow, what a shot.
After his last game, really not
What a
surprised to
shot.
see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Hill with it. Stuckey outside. Outside Hill. Inside, here's Moore, and the layup's good off the glass.
Shoot that up quick before
Moore's got
Whiteside
the
could
lead up to
fully
10 now
recover.
for the Pacers.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
.136 left to play in the final quarter. It's stolen by Hill. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Hill leading the charge. Stuckey kicks to Moore. Stuckey against Dragic. Stuckey passes to Moore. 6 to shoot. And yes, sir, that one drops. And now it's a 12.
Woo! 1,000 fans!
Boy, and this
Yeah!
is really triggered by their transition offense.
And you can see the momentum swinging now. They've gotten a huge
I've now
boost of
converted
energy,
1,000 people to
and
the
now
Indiana
offense
Pacers.
is starting to click.
Bosh can't hit.
And they've controlled the boards, and that's a big reason why they're controlling the lead.
Yeah, they brought the sandpaper edge to their attack, really fighting and scrapping inside. A lot of grit and grind with these guys.
And Moore kicks to George. There's the screen. Releases from 15. Buries the jump shot. And the Pacers lead by 14.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the
Ah.
accelerator.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Moore dishes to George. Back to Moore. The shot's good on the assist by George. 33 points for Freak.
And really no better feeling.
Well, back up in the
to go
30-point
on the
range
road
again.
and play this well and get the win.
Yeah, it's always a good win when you play the kind of game they have played tonight. I mean, especially, though, when you get it done on the road. That's a special, special feeling there.
Now Hill. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win.
Oh, I did finish with a
2K
great.
Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game.
Freak.
Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
Seeing Freak dominate the way he did tonight reminded me of watching him play in high school. He was a man among boys. He was a 4-time consensus All-American back then. Overall, great game.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.
Okay, advance out of this. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Bam 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 bam. Alright. Oh, what do you want? Yeah, whatever. Yes, I'm sure this is how I want to spend my off day. Oh, I need to check my boosts. What? While I'm here, so there's one game left. Alright. On to take, finally back home against the Rockets. Speaking of the Rockets, saw that Kevin McHale got fired today.
Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. In a few moments, we'll be sending you out to Indianapolis as the Pacers go up against the Houston Rockets. Looking at Houston, they lost their first matchup against these guys. This, their final game against them in the regular season, looking to finish with a split. Got a couple of minutes here before tip-off. Let's talk about the best of the best. The category this
Rockets
time
are 4-7 on the season.
Kenny,
I don't know if it's
handle?
exactly his fault.
The best handle in the league right now? Oh, easily. Kyrie Irving and Steph Curry. I'm going Kyrie #1.
But, you know, that's always when a team struggles, the first place to go is the
I
coach.
say this. Steph Curry has to use his handle to get his shot, but Kyrie uses it all the time to get everywhere on the floor.
It's Steph Curry, Jamal Crawford.
Ooh.
Then Chris Paul.
Yes.
Maybe a little Rondo, maybe Tony Parker, Derrick Rose, and my sleeper coming off the bench, Orlando, my neighbor, Elfrid Payton.
Kevin Harlan, take it away.
I guess we'll see if it all works out for the Rockets.
That freak was good. You look distracted, man. Everything okay?
Yeah, just got a few things going on off the court.
Yeah, I heard. Word gets around. Never put that stuff aside and be ready to play each night, though.
Yeah, I know. I'll be ready.
Hey, even though we're about to teach you guys a lesson, I'm here if you need it, man.
Yeah, well, I appreciate it. And we'll be the ones teaching the lesson tonight, so I hope you're ready.
In your dreams, freak.
I wonder what's going on in my life.
Like the Pacers and Indiana.
I guess I should pay attention to my social feed. Maybe that would give me more clues.
Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And right now, the Rockets, they'd like to start this road trip off on a positive note. They are definitely a team in the bubble in the West, 9th place in 5.
All right, can't give him that shot.
And I think it's an important game. They only faced this club twice this season, and you mentioned that loss in the first one. You hate to get swept in a season series.
Well, I agree with you. It's about pride and competition. You want to hold your own against every team you face. That's how you get respect in this league. You got to win games. You got to beat teams. You don't want them thinking they've got your number. Handle your business, and the respect will come.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor.
Good defense. That's not my fault for allowing the offensive board.
And Howard, the post pair, and it's Lawson in at point guard. Now here's Moore. Dwight Howard missing his last shot. Miles, that's good.
I suddenly realized, like, wait a second, Miles. There's no one guarding Miles. Why do I have the ball?
Harden the pass to Lawson. Moore against Modi Eunice. A shot by Harden, wide open. Drills the three-pointer.
Okay, why is no one playing defense on Harden? Am I going to have to play defense on Harden? Because that may not work out all too well.
Here's Hill. Soft touch off the glass.
Good pump fake. Good pump fake.
What? Anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
Now let's send it over to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with Kevin McHale.
Yes, Kevin, he told me that when you're playing against a team that can finish inside as efficiently as this team does, they don't want to allow any looks easily on the interior. He said if they can limit them in that department, they'll be in good shape.
Thanks, Doris. Here's Lawson. Following the basket by Freak. From deep, Harden. Hill pulls it in. For Indiana, they've gone.
Oh, we're going for the fast break. And it failed.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Now here's Ariza. His last outing, he had 8 points. Inside, it's stolen by Hill. They're running. And Trevor Ariza is going to pick up a foul.
Yeah, say for the Rockets, I mean, Howard's already missed a couple games, and who knows if he's really playing at 100%.
I mean, he kind of slid underneath.
Ariza's been cold to start the season. I know that because he's on my fantasy team.
Coming off a solid outing against Miami.
And Harden, yeah, he puts up 20 points a game, 20-plus points a game, but he plays very suspect defense. I don't know if it's quite Mikhail's fault that they're off to 4-7 start.
Here's Lawson.
But like I said, you know, when things go wrong, coach is the first one to blame.
And here's Harden for 3, and that one's good.
Gotta be kidding me.
Now in the first quarter for the Rockets.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Outside, George. He feeds it to Miles. Indiana moving the ball around. Clock at 6. Miles with another miss.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Oh! No soup for you, sir.
And here is Hill. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Rockets trail by 5. Now Lawson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
Oh.
Finishing it off.
What a beautiful pass.
I should have tried to maybe block that away.
Might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, Clark, angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
And that's what makes the alley-oop such a terrific play when you're able to execute it. You can't
Lob
afford
City
to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now, here's Monty Eunice. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Outside Hill. Floor up top. Wide open look. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 4 assists in the game.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Always about the spacing with you, isn't it? You got any new advice?
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Hill. Scott comes in for Freak.
Hello?
Singler, he's checked in for
Oh, hello,
George.
sir. How
And
are
it's
you
Hill
today?
in
Oh,
for CJ
no, I'm looking on the
Houston
floor.
with a big group substitution here. Capella's checked in. Brewer comes in for Trevor Ariza. Leandro Barbosa. He's checked in for James Harden.
Wow, the crowd
And
actually yells
Beverly
defense.
In for Ty Lawson. And it's Beverly.
Interesting.
Missing.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Now here is Hill. Scott kicks to Singler. Back to Scott. The offensive rebound.
Hello! He looks like he just saw a ghost. Ooga booga booga.
Game for the Indiana Pacers. It was a win against the Heat at the American Airlines Arena.
And the deciding factor in that one was their success from the floor. I mean,
Turner, you got to figure out who you're guarding. I can't guard both guys.
You want it when you're the road
Brick!
team. Don't even give the fans a chance to get
Forgot
into
I can do the court
So
shake
on the floor
now.
for Houston. Beverly and Harden near the backcourt. Brewer is out there with Monty Eunice, and it's Capella in at the 5. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
Ah, it worked that time.
Indiana leading by 3. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Heat delivered quite a performance. He finished with 33 points, and he was just about on target from everywhere, hitting from deep.
Good
as
shot.
Well as sinking his free
Good
throws.
screen.
Just numbers that really jump out at you.
As a screen master, very well done, Turner. Very well done.
Astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I'd say it would make it to his greatest hits file. No doubt about it.
Here's Brewer. Paul George making his last shot. Harden dishes to Moniunas. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
All right. Note to self, he's got range.
Pacers shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. And it's more penetrating. It's
What happened?
By Houston.
Did I miss again?
Against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
You know, sometimes you're going to win because of your performance, and on occasions, which was the case for them, it's the play of your opponent that allows you to escape with wins.
Well, you're right. I mean, there were a lot of turnovers. Some caused by their good defensive play, but some were just carelessness.
Allen's checked in for Turner. And then for Houston, Trevor Ariza's checked in for Brewer. And Ty Lawson subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Harden outside. 6 on the shot clock. He dishes it to Ariza. Moniunas has the open look. The Rockets again can't hit.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see them exhaling right now. Fortunately,
oh, Allen.
And now we have a chance to check
Whoa, it's that.
He's
hopping around like he's in a boxing match.
He has been remarkable. Right around 25 points per, 11 rebounds, and over 2.5 blocks. So much of what this team does revolves around his offense.
Well, his mindset allows him to stack those points up. He wants to carry the load, and clearly he does.
And Allen drops them both. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Pass to Lawson.
Oh.
Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Lawson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Okay.
How about the passing?
Better
they are
defense
moving the
than that.
ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up. There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
Rockets trail by 5.
Just work together on that screenplay.
Here's Ariza, and it's sent back by George. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Hill passes to George. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Moore. Out of bounds.
Oh, no, 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 no.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Hill. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime.
Thank you.
It's one thing that bugs me about this game is that when you get momentum going in one direction, the game thinks you, for some reason, want to keep going and you can't control your player anymore.
The second half just about to get going here. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
Boy, did he put on a show from beyond in that first half.
They're all going to teleport here in a second, aren't they?
Cooling effect
like
on him.
all swap spots.
Well,
Yep, boom.
What, we'll soon find out because I guarantee they're going to keep feeding it to him behind the arc until he does cool off.
So it's the Pacers now. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. They won their last game against the Rockets in Houston.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road.
Nice shot. Wow, Miles is finding his range from beyond the arc.
Out of the game, and for every punch they took, they had a counter.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground, even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road.
Sending Dwight Howard to the line is not necessarily the worst thing.
Hill is out there with Freak, and it's George in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. Now here is Hill. And
whoops.
That's 10 points.
There's some
Freak.
slack in
And
defense.
he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense
I guess they
runs
trust
through
me
him,
more against
it's
Dwight Howard
really
than Hill,
smooth.
because
Odiunas against Hill.
I've been on him pretty
Odiunas
much
kicks
since
to
the
Lawson.
start of the game.
Here's Howard. No good. Excellent D there from Moore.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Nice.
Shot by George.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Rockets trail by 14. Lawson outside. And he converts the
Ah.
Great way to start
Boo.
the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Boo.
Indiana's gone 3 of 6
Boo.
tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. To the left wing. And here's Miles outside. Second shot opportunity.
Oh.
And they're able to recover. Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps
Ah,
possession.
that's a double shot block
shots, a
there.
stat that sometimes doesn't tell the whole story. Big-time shot blockers aren't always elite defenders. And then the opposite is true. Their block shot totals don't quite capture that great impact they really have.
Dang it.
You know, and Akeem the Dream, certainly one of the greatest all-around players to have ever played the game. An endless array of offensive moves down low, no doubt. And defensively, his numbers speak for themselves. I mean, almost 4,000 career blocks, 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards, just a legendary low-post defender.
Here's Hill. James Harden picking up that last basket. He used that.
Nice shot.
Right. And it's 8 points for Hill.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Lawson's against Hill. Odiunas a screen on George. Reeves the dishes to Odiunas. Lawson kicks to Howard. Moore with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last.
Oh, it goes to us anyway. Nice.
What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. 2nd in rebounding, 11th in scoring, and he provides that deterrent around the rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
And again, you know, look what he's done so far this season. Wiping the boards clean. Outstanding effort.
The Rockets making a switch here. Capella's checked in, so it's the Pacers now. Dwight Howard missing his last shot. 6 to shoot. Goes up the baseline.
Ah.
Rockets trail by 12. It's Harden with the drive. Capella with the bucket.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something
Yeah, that was on me. I couldn't see where my shot timer was, and then I hesitated because Dwight Howard was right there.
Spacing and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
And here are the Pacers now. The Rockets making the shot.
Oh no! What am I?
Stolen by Miles.
Stupid icon still up.
Fast break. Here we go. And then George with
God, I said the stupid passing icons up.
Draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. And some changes here for the Pacers. We've got 1-8
Playing like absolute garbage here.
Everly with the ball. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And now the fast break. Hill with the ball. It's Freak, top of the key. Brewer with the rebound.
Yep.
It has not been an easy.
Here we go. I can't hit anything now. 55%. This is going to be a rough one.
Now here's Odiunas. For 3, Barbosa, good. Barbosa's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Houston.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Now here is Hill. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Moore right side. And he sinks
there we go.
Coming off the strong pick.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And Beverly kicks to Odiunas. Back to Beverly. Singler against Barbosa. And it's off the back rim. No good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Hill kicks to Singler. Moore outside to the paint. 2 on the clock.
Get in there.
Good.
I want the assist.
11-point Pacer lead.
And that's his go-to move right there.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Bomb. With the post pair. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. And it's Lawson in at the 1 spot. There's a screen by Motiejunas. Here's Ariza. Kicks it to Howard.
Yeah, I don't have to worry about Dwight Howard taking that shot.
Here's Harden. Count it from 12. Harden's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Houston.
And clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
Hill, no good.
Not sure why he needed to take that shot.
And here's Lawson. Ariza outside. Kicks it out to Harden. Stolen by George. Now the Pacers moving it up. Hill leading the charge.
And one.
That's good. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Pacers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Too bad the and one wasn't there.
They've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
Jordan Hill, he's checked in for LaVoy Allen. So he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
It's been a nice game for Howard. He has 11 points and 2 blocks. He's piling up the rejections to go along with the tremendous work he's done on the glass.
It's been about the paint and the way he's been
exactly
able to
what he did the
control
last
it
time
all game long.
Pacers leading by 10. Here is Hill. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Dishes it to Miles. Lets it go from 14. A second chance effort and the layup good.
There we go.
And the Pacers lead by 12.
They have got to box out better than that. That putback's just another example of what a difference there's been between these two teams.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well,
Doris.
Kevin McHale had some advice for the team in that last break. He was not at all satisfied with their effort level, saying, "We're losing the hustle plays and all the 50-50 balls. We simply can't win that way. We've got to get after it." Let's see how they respond, Kevin.
Oh!
Looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Hill passes to Moore. Good, the assist goes to Hill. Hill's got his 7th
Thanks for the
assist
easy
of the
shot.
game with that last one.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Pacers leading by 12.
Bad blocking time.
George dishes to Moore. Back to George.
Oh,
And
no.
stolen by
Oh,
Ariza.
he moved.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. It's Ariza on the wing. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Wow, 4 turnovers. Just absolute garbage right now.
Here's Hill. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Jumper off the screen, and the jumper is on the mark. And the Pacers lead by 11.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Passes it to Miles. Hill, a screen on Harden. Miles off the pick from Moore. And Miles kicks to Hill. The drive by Hill. Can't hit from the elbow.
A key rebound there, but they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
Guys, it's been their weakness to this point in the game, but they're still alive.
No one covering.
Ah, come on, guys.
In the quarter.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the three.
George against Ariza. Left side, George. 5 on the clock. Releases from 15. More with the buckets.
They're perfectly content to keep going to that mid-range jumper. If the defense is going to give it to them, they'll take it all day.
And it's about getting open looks, and they've used that shot with great effect here tonight.
Here's Harden. Basket number 8 is all good.
I should have gone for the block there.
Shots.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Outside, George. 1:46 left to play here in the fourth. And there's the pass to Miles. Hill sets the screen for George. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper.
And those are two teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen. And
they can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
See, him and his spacing. He's obsessed with it. I think he has an unhealthy obsession with it.
Puts it up from 12. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little
Oh,
bit
he
more
actually made the
active
first
and
one this time.
aggressive here to
All
draw some fouls
right. Get him
here
with
in
a
the second.
screen shake.
And so Howard nails both of them.
Impressive.
Very
2 for 2.
composed on that trip to the stripe. And it's close to being a one-possession game now.
Pacers leading by 6. Hill passes to George. He kicks to Moore. Back to George. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Really left alone that time. And that's now 10 points for
Good
Hill.
job,
just
guys.
couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, put it to good use there, and got himself a clean look.
Harden dishes to Lawson. Cannot hit. And Indiana will come the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. And Moore kicks to Hill. On the wing, George. 6 on the shot clock. Deflects the pass.
I didn't have the
Stolen by
position
Ariza.
locked in. I called for that pass a little too early.
Watson the pass to Harden. Fires from 14. And yep, couple bounces. And
wow.
He's got the touch they needed here as this one goes down to the wire.
Yeah, 4 of 4 this quarter, making buckets under duress.
Here is Miles. Miles off the pick from Moore. The high post shot. And again, it's Indiana.
And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is secure.
I'm almost ready to go there with you, partner. Not quite. I'm hanging around at that 98% mark. So it's just about done, but I need a little more evidence to close the book on.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. 2 points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking.
This is where I can shine, right here.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game.
It's our time. It's our time. We're so close to closing this one out. Hot hand. So let's get him the ball.
Harden left side. Pacers with the rebound.
Nope, they're just going to let this one go.
Now Hill. Freak sets a screen for Hill.
I want to try to get that A+.
It's back to Hill. Hill gets a screen from Moore.
No, I lost it.
Yes, it is an illegal screen.
Yeah, good call there. I mean, feet clearly moving when
Oh,
he set the
wow.
screen.
And he lowered the shoulder, too. I mean, they were going to get him there one way or the other. I mean, that was an easy call.
So it's Indiana picking up the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing
Got a little
at
too
home tonight.
overzealous.
Well, you know, it makes a big difference. I mean, you never felt like they had any doubt that they'd come out on top.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Guys, Paul
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He really came out of the gates with a nice rhythm, hitting his first 3 shots to get his team going.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels, Ernie. Too many levels to talk about. Man, in some game, he's in the background. He doesn't get the chance to be the star of the show, but not tonight. He's the star tonight. Put him on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.
Ba ba da doopy 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 da ba bee da boop ba bee da da boop boop ba doopy 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 doop. Alright, I guess help Greg Monroe move. Oh, free throw golf, but I have to get this Jordan deal done. Okay, what do we have here now? Team scrimmage and Boston rebounding, interesting. Or winery tour with Gordon Hayward. Hayward, 50,000 fans. You know what? I'm going to take the 50,000 fans. Yeah, that's not really good. So I guess I'll go spend the day with, hold on, let me see. Do I have any new? Oh, well, he's mad at me. Ah, Jackson Ellis. Tracy McCready. Alright. I don't like any of those, so let's go hang out with Jimmy Butler. Now it's time to take on the Mavs.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Dallas Mavericks going up against the Indiana Pacers. Taking a look at the Pacers, they're currently holding on to the best record in the league. Not the conference, the league. They've been head and shoulders above the competition this season. Let's talk about small forward Chandler Parsons for just a second. He was a great find in the second round back in 2011. Got a big contract now, and Kenny, we go to you. Do you feel he's lived up and is living up to those expectations?
Well, he surpassed his expectations as a second-round pick, beginning a huge contract. He was a vital member of the Rockets before he went to Dallas, and now, you know, he's going to be a first-option scorer. No, but he's going to be the guy who gets it done and can get 30 for you, but won't be the first option doing it.
You know, he might be expensive for a glue guy, but he's an elite glue guy because of his ability to make others better.
You have a name for glue guys.
Yeah.
Didn't you have a special name for him?
The EGG.
The EG, what is that?
The expensive glue guy.
There it is.
EGG. Like
EGG.
an egg.
Oh,
egg.
The Eggman. Nice, Ernie.
Ooh, the Eggman. I like that. Got another new nickname.
Every now and then.
I am the egg.
That's it for us for now. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche Latina, celebration of Latin culture in the league. It's become an annual tradition and a very good one. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. It's Indiana facing the Dallas Mavericks. The big story is the return of Devin Harris from being injured. All right, let's set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade.
Be nice to get Monte Ellis back.
And so in the game for the Pacers, Hill and Miles team up in the backcourt. Paul George is out there with Freak, and it's Hill in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Hill with it. There's the pick. The dish to Moore. On the wing, George. The three. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
Well, it was the Dallas Mavericks in their last game, a loss to the Detroit Pistons.
And it wasn't just about the bad shooting. It was really more so about the bad offense. They just didn't execute well. The screens weren't there. The spacing was poor, and thusly the defeat.
Well, you've laid out a couple of the details that lead to good offense or bad if you don't execute.
All right, come on, guys.
It's just a byproduct of
here.
Not screening well and not moving the ball or players well. They didn't execute anything on the offensive end.
And here is Hill after the three-pointer from Darren Williams. And George kicks to Moore. Shot clock at 6. Hill sets the screen for Freak. 11 feet away. Nice jump shot.
Bloosh.
Moore's got his first basket.
He can be a matchup nightmare if he can get it in the paint.
They set the pick. Evans a screen on Hill. Left side Parsons fires from deep. The Mavericks rebound.
Rare to see him miss such an open look.
Plays it in off the
Everybody
breakaway.
do the flop. I haven't done that yet in a while. Everybody do the flop.
Well, I don't think it would have mattered even if they did try to get back, Greg. I mean, there was no way anybody was going to beat him to the bucket there.
Now here's Williams. 14 points from him the last game against Detroit.
And also give him credit for his ability to pass the basketball. He was always looking for the open man.
Here is Matthews. Comes up empty down low. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes
boom.
in.
Defense.
From deep, Miles. Good D by
Okay, that was a terrible
really,
shot.
Despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Dallas moving it around. Breaks a big high bounce and goes in.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
And the
Oh, I should have pump faked.
Parsons passes to Matthews. On the wing, Williams. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Outside Matthews. The shot no good. And Indiana will come the other way. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And no doubt in my mind, the overriding factor in that game was their huge edge on the backboard.
Yeah, the level of energy they had, guys, in the win wasn't
Man,
matched
we've
by
been playing a lot of road
that
games here
rebounding
lately.
difference, I think, was indicative of that.
Henson's checked in for Dallas. Barea comes in for Williams. Turner's checked in for the Pacers. Stuckey comes in for C.J. Miles.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
I am the best at the foul
Barea
line.
kicks to Matthews. Henson with the screen.
Okay,
Parsons
okay,
attacking.
calm
The
down.
kick out to Matthews. The three-pointer is right on target. Matthews has got 5.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Hill dishes to Moore. Pass to George. Launches it. Count the bucket.
Woohoo!
George has got
An
his
answer
second
right
basket.
back.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
Now here's Barea. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Shot is no good. Excellent D there from Hill. Indiana leading. Moore outside.
Why did I
Barea
even
pulls it
take
in.
that shot?
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Here's Henson. Good work defensively by Turner.
That's what we call good defense in the paint, worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Yeah, J.J. Barea is really going to do a
Inches
good
he
job
had
there
over
on
the
me.
guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
That's a terrible horse sound.
Now let's look at some numbers for Parsons. They've gotten some big performances from him since the All-Star. Steady play you like to see. He's earning his keep and helping them win games.
And guys, they're finally getting the consistency
Booga,
they
booga,
wanted
booga.
to see from
Booga,
them.
booga,
Look for
booga.
that to continue.
Booga, booga, booga.
Kevin Harris
Booga,
is checked
booga,
in for the
booga.
Mavericks. He feeds it to Barea. Here's Henson. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. 59 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Outside Hill. Feeds it to Hill.
And
So he
one.
draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Barea, the pass to Harris. He kicks it to Matthews. Sweet little floater. Matthews has got 7.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense has given him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Right here, right here. Nope, you keep running
5
by the
seconds separating
screen.
the shot and game clocks. Stuckey drives inside. That's good. Stuckey's got his first 2 points.
That should
You can
work.
bet the defense wasn't expecting that kind of razzle-dazzle out of him, but the spin worked like a charm. Perfect.
Parsons outside. Dishes it to Barea. The 3. No good.
Okay.
Well, we heard from John Henson before the game, a player on the rise. He feels he's still
defensively, offensively. I think I'm better offensively than people give me credit for, and I'm stronger than I look. And
well, it sounds like he still feels like he has something to prove, Greg. But for Dallas, Jeremy Evans
still
checks in for
4-point lead, not bad.
Chandler Parsons comes in for McCollum. Wesley Matthews checked in for Harris, and it's Williams in for J.J. Barea. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Lavoy Allen's checked in for Hill. Freak comes in for Scott. George is checked in for Solomon Hill. And it's Hill in for Rodney Stuckey. On the court right now for the Pacers. Hill and Miles team up in the backcourt. Allen is out there with Freak. And it's George in at the 3, the small forward. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter play. And Doris something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev,
I was just jumping for joy.
Got the job done. He had 18 points and was in the zone as a shooter, lighting it up from both the foul line and the field. His performance just another outstanding outing that has become more and more common for him.
Thanks, Doris. He had a heck of an
outing. I just wanted the block.
Really did, Kevin. I mean, a very professional performance. Played hard every single second he was on the court.
Guys, that's what we expect from him, and he rarely lets us down, and he certainly didn't let us down that night.
Turner's checked in for Allen.
Boy, they're really battling, guys. Not sitting back, being aggressive, attacking when they have the chance. I like that.
Man, I like their approach to the game right now. There's tremendous aggression on both ends, putting the onus on the officials.
Williams kicks to Parsons. Screened by Sanders. Outside Matthews. He dishes it to Sanders. 5 to shoot. And Williams, here we go. The shot from the low post is good. Williams has got 7 points for the quarter. Pacers leading by 5. Hill dishes to Moore. Kicks it to Miles. They set the pick. Off the pick. Here's Turner. Makes it off.
Nice. Good recovery.
Turner's
Good
got the lead up to 7 now for Indiana.
Way to hustle.
Continue to control.
Go team.
Guys,
Flop.
I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Pass to Matthews. There's 45 seconds left in the first half. Kicks it out to Parsons. No good with the wing jumper.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Good job,
He's
guys.
really starting to ramp it up now, getting involved in the offense here after being held without a point in the first.
They have a 2-for-1 situation if they go quick.
Yeah, I don't think they have to rush, though, Greg. Just need to find a good shot this time.
Now here's Matthews. Defense right on him.
Good defense from everyone.
Shoots a fader, and he didn't get quite enough.
Take
under
that.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky you couldn't punish him for it.
And so that's the end of the first half.
I'm here with Rick Carlin.
Just didn't have enough time. Should have maybe gone for the putback and see if maybe the animation would have like just tipped it back.
The second half.
Nostalgia.
It's been one outstanding game from Darren Williams.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet
he
adds a lot more to his totals after
He's
the
a
break.
talented talent of the talented talents.
Jeremy Evans is out there.
Yippee-di,
There's Darren Williams. And it's Matthews in at the 2 guard. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. There's a good screen. The Pacers pull it in.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Here's Moore.
Get in there.
Come on now, let's go.
Moore's got
Can't stop me, Darren Williams.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint.
I'm the
defense
man.
needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And my name
more
is
effective.
not Stan.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
Parsons outside. Screen by Sanders. Lets it go with a three. Rebounded by Moore. Moore's got 6 rebounds in the game. Miles, that's for 2. The shot is off. Now down the other way. The Pacers beat them last time when these two teams met in Indiana.
And they lost the last matchup with this club, and it was really the reserves where the gap in play was felt.
Greg, I couldn't agree with you more. They allowed some opposing
leave assignment
to get it going. You know the Stars are going to get their point. But when you allow those second
Your mom
unit
left
guys
her
to get it
assignment.
Going, that's when you're in trouble.
And the Mavericks making a change here.
I don't know what that
Perez
means.
Indiana also making some changes. Hill comes in for George.
Sick
Rodney Stuckey subbed in for C.J. Miles. Hill passes to Moore. Pulls it from the elbow. Shot is up. Good D by Sanders.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Hill against Parsons. Sanders sets the screen for Parsons. And the lead is down inside single digits. Parsons got his first 3 points of the game.
Let's collect ourselves here. We got this.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And a wide open look for Freak.
There we go.
Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 3
much
assists
better,
in
much
the
better,
game.
much better, much better, much better, much better, so wing.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor.
Number 1, the Pacers.
You know, unlike some of the other team statistics, there are a few key guys who help get them to the top of the leaderboard more than other teams. I mean, this is an outstanding three-point shooting team. They take advantage of their strength by getting good looks from behind the arc.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks.
Banana
John
farts.
Henson comes in for Larry Sanders. And Harris subbed in for Jeremy Evans. There's the pick. And it's Hill penetrating. And Henson sends it back.
Uh-oh.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul.
Mavericks trail by 4.
Another game that may come down to the wire.
Pass to McCollum. Williams a screen. There's the feed to Barea. Puts up a 3. And he gets it to go. Barea's got 7 points for the quarter.
Okay, someone not playing defense there.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Williams kicks to Barea. And here's McCollum for 3. The rebound by Turner.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
Hill, no good.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for
Just
him
let
here
J.J. Barea out-rebound me. I think I'm going to return my game.
2 shots coming up. The Mavericks have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
Mavericks making a switch here. Evans is checked in. There's a screen. Hill against Williams. And it's Hill penetrating. Turner. Good. And it's
nice. Fine.
And the Pacers lead by 2.
You know, he's always thinking. That's what I like about him. Spotted the open man and immediately changed out of his
shot.
And at the
Get that weak sauce out of here.
And both teams putting up points in a hurry. It's the Pacers leading by just 2. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. Dallas has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Moore in at power forward. It's Matthews on the wing, defended by George. 3 on the clock. Fade away. Matthews, no good.
Give me that.
Indiana leads.
Give me.
There's the pass to Miles. It's good from long range. Miles has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter for the Pacers. Dallas shooting at a decent 44% clip.
Oh my God.
Harris dishes to Williams. Screened by Sanders. George against Matthews. Back to Williams. Paul George with the steal. Moore left side. And again, it's Indiana.
Splash.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Pacers?
Boy, they're hounding, harassing effort.
Oh, finally getting up there rebound-wise again. Been a little low last couple games.
As a result. And I also love what they've done in terms of closing out to the shooters, getting a hand up, just making them feel.
He was scared. He did that hesitation shot. I mean, it worked out for him because he got to the foul line.
He's got 10 points.
He was scared of
He's
me.
hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's
oh,
no
when you
stretch
block
to
a
say
shot
more
like
points
I
you
did
give them from
before.
beyond the arc, the better
Players
off
think
they'll be.
twice.
J.J. Barea is checked in for Harris. And a change for the Pacers. Solomon Hill is checked in for C.J. Miles. Pick up by Hill. There's the dish to Hill. Stuckey right side. Six to shoot. Here's Moore. It's good.
And one.
Contact on the shot, so we will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. Parsons checked in for Darren Williams.
And one
That's
successful.
good from Moore. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Now here's Barea. He's guarded by Hill. Here's Matthews. Moore
Nope.
with the block. But they recover it. Sanders with a screen on George. George against Parsons. Dallas again missing.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Greg, simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
Moore against Parsons. Stuckey passes to Hill.
Oh.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Barea with it. Hill's there. A nice shot by Barea.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Pacers leading by 6.
Hill
kicks to Stuckey. Indiana moving it around. Hill dishes to Stuckey. Hill passes to George. Here's Moore.
Yeah, got it.
Off the rim and drops. Moore's got 11.
Ooh, and 1,000
in the
fans
second
too.
half. The Mavericks have gone
Converting a lot of fans on road games.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Yes, thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Rick Carlisle was saying to the team. He told them it's time to fight and take the lead. Let's put ourselves in position to bring it home. Guys, we'll see if they've got what it takes to get it done.
Hill, he's checked in for Indiana.
You know, it's really going to be all about hard work from this point on. And they worked hard to create that high-quality shot right there.
No question. That's their goal down the stretch here. I think finding those close-range rhythm shots.
It's rebounded by Dallas. Sanders
That's a nice rhythm to it, but it didn't quite work out.
They had the advantage tonight on the glass, and that's another big one.
And in a close game like this, it can be won or lost on the boards. They've got to keep it up.
Parsons against Hill. Evans trying to get open. Misses off the left iron.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And Moore kicks to Hill. Tries again.
Nice.
Nice make there from Moore. Moore's got 9 points in the quarter.
And the second
Do I want to
chance
play
points aren't easy to
online
come
league
back.
with
It's
draft?
all
No,
about
thanks.
effort
I'll
and
pass
hard
on
work,
that
and
one.
He has today made it look easy.
Thanks for the offer, though. I pretty much stick to my career on 2K16. It's the only mode I'm anyway halfway decent at.
Miles is checked in. It's stolen by Hill. And a fast break now for
Dunk.
the Pacers, and it's Miles with the jam.
And I love that the instant that steal was made, they were out in the open floor.
Ball pressure leading to the run out. Man, it doesn't get much nicer than that. That is sweet, sweet stuff.
There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Parsons against George. There's the triple. Chandler Parsons, and that's good.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel, 0 points, nada. But he's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
There's the screen. Hill. And again, it's in.
Nice shot.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Correa kicks to Parsons. Off the screen. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime? Much more effective here in the second half.
It's deflected.
Oh,
Dishes to Hill.
Hill's wide
On
open.
the shot, he'll go to the stripe for 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Gets the first, and that stretches their lead to 8.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
Williams, he's checked in for Dallas.
Boo 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 doo boo doo boo doo boo
Pass to
doo.
Matthews. To the inside. Here's Evans, and that one's
Oh.
good.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Williams against Hill. He feeds it to Moore. On the wing, George. Six on the shot clock. And stolen by Parsons.
It's going to be tough for him here, but maybe, just maybe, it's not over yet.
Cannot afford any empty possessions. They've got to recycle everything, partner.
Ah, that wasn't a bad block attempt. I said that was
And he
pretty
commits the
good.
intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game.
Boop 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 ba doo. Boop 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 ba doo. Boop 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 ba doo. Boop 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 ba doo.
24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And good on the basket. Book it.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Oh, that's right. They're going to try to foul here. Should be trying to get the basketball.
7-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Here's Dallas. A three from McCollum. Money! And now they trail by just 4. And an intentional foul there.
So are they going to intentionally foul me or not?
Foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the
Clutch.
line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
Connects from downtown.
Or maybe not.
Here's Hill. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
All right, come on, Hill.
You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And
oh,
no!
no!
On the second, that misses. Outside Matthews. So
Woohoo!
sees Indiana take this one. A truly gutsy
That
performance.
one was a
away
little
from home.
close.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Now time to head over to the studio where the award-winning Ernie Johnson is with Shaq and Kenny, all standing by. Guys, take it away.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the present. Freak. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit.
I was on fire. Ooh, that was a nice block right there. That one was good.
On the outcome of this game.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high
there's that last, there's that buzzer beater one.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure.
Oh, I'm sinking, I'm melting. Face cam. What's up? Nap cam. Oh, I have no off day in between. Alright, what do we got going on endorsement-wise? Nothing. Oh, I wish I had attribute upgrades. Alright, well, you know what? I think this is a good point to call it a day. I mean, we've got 3 games in as usual. Some good wins. Had a nice close one there at the end to kind of send things off properly, I guess. Anyway, coming up tomorrow, coming up this afternoon, I should say. Let's start with today. Coming up this afternoon, of course, I'll be back in Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist with my usual Wednesday afternoon stream. That's kind of become the staple point of that day. Be doing more of the 5Ds campaign. I know we got close to halfway through it last week, so we'll continue on that. Maybe get through it, or maybe get at least close to it. Let's see here. Then coming up tomorrow morning, I'll be back in NBA 2K16 for the super short morning sports stream, if I can get it right there. And then in the afternoon, I'll be back in Star Wars Battlefront, and we'll see what happens there. Maybe check out some Droid Run, or probably group up with my friends again and take on Walker Salt. I don't know. We'll see how it ends. Anyway, I'll more than likely be in Star Wars Battlefront tomorrow. I think that covers everything in that aspect of what's coming up next. So, if you want to follow me on Twitter, it's at @4moresports. YouTube is youtube.com/DSADeathAndy589. Both are in the description area on my Twitch channel. If you're looking for just links, easier to follow through that way. If you're watching on YouTube, feel free to hit that subscribe button, give this video a good old thumbs up, and in the description you can find a link to my Twitter page and to my Twitch channel if you ever want to come watch me live. And the last thing is, if you'd like to help support the stream, the 3 big ways to do so is one, which is the greatest way, and that's just simply following me here on Twitch and continuing to come back and watch the stream yourself. 2 is to donate, and donations go towards general living costs, upgrading stream equipment, buying games to play on the stream, basically keeping the stream running on a consistent basis. But of course, I'll never shake you down for money. You're always welcome to come watch the stream. But if you like to help out in a way and can't donate, then simply sharing the stream, friends, family, will work. If you're a fellow streamer or have a YouTube gaming channel, want to do a promote, just let me know by direct messaging me on Twitter, and we can work out the details there. So I think that's everything now in that aspect. So again, coming up this afternoon, I will be in Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist, taking on more of the 5Ds campaign. So until the next point you decide to tune in, I will see you at that point. But until then, have a great day, everyone.